Well, I present to you Opie, Hendrixs. And what it is, chasing you, ruin every dream. This is your cure. You know problems come and go, but we got a few questions while we take it slow.
Alright, what's good, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I'm your host, Justin Shepard, and right here I'm with my boy Sage.
It's your boy Opie here, just checking in with you.
Alright, and today we're about to get into the interview with him. First off, man, how you doing today, bro?
So it's an honor being with you.
Alright, first question I got for you, man, just off some real stuff, is like, why did you want to start making music? You know what I'm saying? We all in college, all here to get a degree.
Right.
I know you have a track, scholarship. So what made you want to start actually with the music?
Well, with the music, it was a place I could take all of my energy that was stored inside of me. When I felt like I couldn't talk to people or get my point of view expressed to a loved one or whoever it is, a spouse, I put it on record. So this was my way of expressing my feelings to people.
Okay, and for those who didn't know, I didn't say this at first, Sam used to State students, you know what I'm saying, Sam used to State. We here in Huntsville. Let me shout out the store where I Faded Decade right here. So we're doing
some nice stuff too.
Yeah, so if you're ever in Huntsville, Texas, man, make sure to come out to the store. And that's a legit answer, bro. That's a legit answer. You actually have a real reason why you want to do the music. Who's your big influencers, like throwbacks, or who do you influence you to start making music?
I would have to say my biggest influence is Chris Brown. Chris Brown, Usher, people like that dance and sing, multi-talented. That's where I'm started to, that's what I want to do.
So you incorporate like both dance and singing, because some people just sing, of course you
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't take away from their art, but I feel like when people go to a concert, you want people to buy into your product. They want to be, they want to see something. They don't just want to see you perform the words. They can go listen to that in the car, you know what I'm saying? So they want to see something, entertainment. So that's how I go.
That's big, that's big. And what's one of the latest projects you've been working on? I know you just dropped the single.
I just dropped my EP called Cured. Chasing You, Ruined Every Dream. Pretty much relevates back to my relationship. Basically, I went through with my ex, and we were together for about 4 years. I had my wrongs, my rights, but pretty much this whole Cured was about because I didn't get the proper closure, I felt like. So, going 4 years and then it just all ended, you're like, that's not the way that I wanted to close it out. So if I can't tell you face to face, you're gonna hear it through this,
I feel it, and that's really relatable. A lot of people are gonna be able to relate to that. I know a lot of people have that in common. Yeah. And so, also I didn't ask this about like your home origins, like where you from?
Well, I grew up in Brooksville, Florida, and I moved down to Dallas, Texas, Triple D. Pretty much where my family is in Florida and Dallas. So that's pretty much.
Houston better than Dallas. I just had to say it. On camera, I'm saying this now. Any Dallas people, person can argue with me, Houston's better than Dallas.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been falling in love with Houston. I'm actually probably more popular in Houston right now than Dallas. So the buzz in Houston is really growing more than Dallas, but I'm working on the balance.
Do you think music-wise, do you think like you have any influences like a style or a sound from back home, like even back in Florida, not even just Dallas?
There's some artists, because I'm all over with genre. I'm a writer before an artist, so
true. I'm
in country, rock, whatever, Christian, gospel. I really just all over the place. I'm not just with one person. So, but from Dallas and Florida, I can't really say, because a lot of people don't even say I sound like a Dallas artist.
Right.
So when you listen to my music, you wouldn't even think I was from Dallas, but I don't think I've been influenced by that, because growing up, the first thing people should know, until my 8th grade, my mom didn't even let me listen to hip hop or R&B. Right. It was only gospel. So every time I would go visit my dad on the weekends, that was the only time I could listen to K104, 97.9,
Right.
It's the only time I could listen to it. So, I mean, I don't know too much influence that I would say I got growing up, though.
I actually got one question I've been thinking about, and this is kind of buzzed through my mind all day. I even tweeted it like the other day. It's like, which one is more important to you, the journey or your destination?
That's a great question. To me, I would say the journey. You know, I've been through a lot. When you go through that journey, you already know what the destination is gonna be like. You know,
That's
you
true.
put in so much work. The destination, you already know what it is. That's the reason why you're going through it. If you didn't know what the destination was gonna be like, you wouldn't go through the journey. So, I mean, it's still unpredictable at times, but man, I like being in the studio from 3 a.m. in the morning. Shoot, I like, you know, when people can tell me they know my words. I like all that, like the no's, the yeses I get. I mean, it's all part of the journey. So I like the growth that comes with it.
I feel that. I feel that. A lot of people, I feel like nowadays, like when I tweeted that, and I like your answer, I got mixed reviews. A lot of people was like the journey, and they gave similar reasons to yours, not the same, because everybody's story is different. And a lot of people say, nah, man, I just want to skip the journey. I just want to get to the destination. And now I'm more of a journey person, because like, how can you appreciate your destination if you didn't have a story to tell with your journey? And so that's a big one. That's really big right there.
And then like a lot of things is it's so much that's happened over to my journey. Like me, I'm a real open person, you know. I'll tell my story to people, but you know, me, the journey, so much has came with it. Like I done been falsely evicted before, you know. I done had so much stuff happen to me that people would be like, oh my gosh, you still smile. But it's because it's all part of the process, you know. It wouldn't be worthwhile if I couldn't go through the process. So that's pretty much why I fell in love with the journey more than the destination.
And that can reflect your music, because you feel that hunger, and you feel that pain, you feel that energy, and that's what I feel in your music. Especially when I listen to your EP, man. Like, you feel it. Off of it just being about like a relationship. Of course, you can tell that.
Yeah.
You can tell in so much energy about their music. And so also his music is playing undertone in the video right now. So if y'all haven't peeped it, you know, listen to the undertone while we talking too. And so I think I'm gonna ask one last question, because we talked about a lot in a short period of time.
Most definitely.
What's next for you in music? I know you just dropped this, performances wise, future wise. Like what do you see? I guess I'm gonna ask, how do you see your music progression either in like next year or next couple years? What you feeling?
And a year from now, man, I plan on being in a space where I can capitalize amongst millions. You know, I've reached the 100,000 level of fan base, so I'm growing for sure. I mean, I remember when the numbers were in the hundreds to the 10,000s to now, you know, it keeps growing. But, you know, I just have a lot looking forward to. I got new songs on the way, remixes that I'm doing. I got shows in Houston, Dallas.
Backstage passes?
Hey, you know I got you. I got you, boy. But yeah, I got a lot that I'm coming up with right now. So I'm a writer. I got artists that I'm writing for right now. I got a girls EP that's coming out where it's strictly just girls on it, writing music for them. So it's a lot to look out for. Yeah, it's pretty much on that one.
Okay, man. So, like I said before, this is Opie Hendrixs. I know I'm at stage, but we about to sign off right now. I would ask them all these questions. Basically, I'm your host, Justin Shepard. Follow me at King_J Shep on Twitter, or at TalentedOnes on Twitter for the page. And be sure to shout out your socials, man.
You can follow me on everything: Twitter, Instagram, Opie Hendrixs. Subscribe to my SoundCloud and check me out. Tell me how you like it.
All right, man. That's us. That's it for us today, man. We out. Appreciate y'all for listening. All right.
Yo, shout out to TalentedOnes. It's Faded Decade, you know what it is.
Yeah.